Good morning, Dosbath Devi. It's Monday, the 25th of January, and I'm in a very, very sunny bedroom today because we've had some fantastic sun over the weekend. I hope you've enjoyed. Now, we're moving on to something a little bit new that we've covered before in class, but I want to make sure that we're progressing with it. So we're moving on to multiplication this week, which is times in. Now, I'm going to run through the worksheet like I've done for the last 2 weeks with you, and then if you need any extra help, make sure you comment on the Seesaw activity or get adults at home to message me on Dojo, and I'll message back as soon as I can to make sure I can do you an extra video for the things that you might need help with. Okay, so let's get started. We're looking today at the 11 and 12 times table. Let's make myself a little bit smaller. Now it's going to say throughout the worksheet, it's going to say use base 10 apparatus. Now you won't have base 10 apparatus at home. You might be lucky that you've got some cubes at home, but you can use absolutely anything. So you might pick up a load of pencils. As long as you've got 10, it's fine. Or you might want to use something that's really good is either grains of rice or dried chickpeas or pasta. I think everyone will have pasta at home, or lentils, or any dry food stuff that you have lots of. You can, I'm sure adults at home won't mind you getting it all out. So base 10 is just cubes. Okay, so the first question here, it says the base 10 represents 2 times 11. 2 times 11 is 22. Can you use base 10 to work out 3 times 11? And then it wants you to draw it in the box. Now I know it's going to be quite complicated for you to draw that in the box because some of you are struggling with tablets and bits and bobs. So if you want to take a picture of your pasta or your chickpeas or whatever and paste that on there, I'm happy with that, and then put your answer 3 times 11. Okay, let's move on. Question 2. There it says, right, can you complete the rest of the 11 times tables, which you should be able to do at that point. Number 3, Rosie is spotting patterns in the 11 times table, and she says, when I add together the digits of each multiple of 11, I always get an even number. So 2 times 11 is 22, 2 add 2 is 4, which is an even number. Do you agree with Rosie? So think about the ones you've just done on the page before. Do you always get an even number? And then explain your answer. What else do you notice? What other patterns can you see in the 11 times table? Now, there's a big white space on your sheet here. You might want to write it out and see what happens. Talk about it with a partner, talk about it with an adult at home, sibling. If you've got a younger sibling, now is a brilliant opportunity to teach them the 11 times table. Okay, so we're moving on to the 12 times table to question 4, and mild, you can stop here. Once you've done question 4, medium and spicy, I'm going to do you an extra video for the rest of the questions. Crayons come in packs of 12. Dora buys 5 packs of crayons. So there they are. Now you could just count all the crayons, but if you are counting one by one, chances are you're going to make a mistake because counting all the way up there is going to be quite complicated. And 2, it's going to take you ages. So there is a way to do this. 12 times 5 is the same as 5 times 12. Just saying, bit of a hint there. Okay, mild, you can stop there. Medium and spicy, carry on with the rest. I'll tell medium when to stop, and I'll tell spicy. Well, spicy, you're going all the way to the end because you're absolutely phenomenal.